Hi Libra, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. And this is your monthly forecast for November 2012. Libra, it's a very exciting month. We have a lot of planets that are active. We have Mars, we have Venus, we have Sun that is active, we have two eclipses, we have a solar and a lunar eclipse, and we have a Mercury retrograde. We start this month with Venus and Uranus clashing, which indicates that there could be something or somebody very different from someone that you have met before, and it could be an encounter that could just happen all of a sudden out of the blue, and you meet this person, and it could be a nice, I would say, it would be a nice encounter. So keep your mind and your heart open for an experience like this, and try not to again get prejudiced by your Libran mind. Try not to weigh it down with your scales that, oh, what is it and how it is, and this person does not fit into my scheme of things. And I think some of you do need that little bit of excitement as this month starts. You do need that little bit of that shake up that's required. We have a Mercury that is going retrograde between the 6th and the 26th, and Mercury retrograde often speaks or warns against buying a big ticket electronic item, which could result in either you going back to the shop for an exchange. In that case, ensure that you have all the receipts, you have your warranty cards, and you understand the rules and the regulations about returning a particular product. This could happen to you during a retrograde. However, like I say, there is a retrograde and there is a reality. If you need to buy, just go ahead and buy it, but just ensure that you have all the details with you should you need to go back and return the product. Mercury retrograde also warns, or rather indicates, that it's not always a great time for travel plans to be taking place. There could be some amount of a confusion over there. It could be some delays. There could be some, not being able to get, either it is the flights or some problem with the ticketing, something to do along with the travel piece of it, and it could just cause some amount of a frustration over there. So just bear that in mind, Librans, when you come to know that your flights have got cancelled, or a certain trip has got moved, or the dates have got changed. It's quite all right. Also be careful about your communication this month, Librans, especially starting second week. It's not a great time to be negotiating for those of you who are getting into moving into a new job. It's not a good time to be negotiating your pay packages. It is also not a great time to be signing contracts. It is just that you may not have complete clarity at this point of time, and post signing the papers during a retrograde, one often realizes that things what seemed to be on the paper are not so in reality, or what it is that the job really entails. And it could cause again some amount of a heartache and some amount of a confusion over there. So if you can avoid, try and not sign papers, or I would say commit to something between 6th and 26th. However, do go ahead and give your interviews, meet up with people, speak with all the the important meetings that need to be done. Go right ahead and do that, but do think twice, or rather read the fine print very carefully while you're signing the papers. We have Neptune that is going direct, and Neptune is going to be going direct in your 6th house. That is a house of your health. It is also the house of your day-to-day work. And Neptune is indicating, and Neptune comes and brings along a lot of inspiration, brings compassion, brings creativity, and a lot of dreamlike. It's a very soft and a hazy planet. And Neptune is suggesting that it's a great time for you to be picking up your training shoes and start running, Librans. It's a good time to be exercising, and this trend has started for you since last week of October. So for those of you who are still binging, or rather have started the pre-parties, the pre-festive parties, do watch out for your health, and I would say make an effort to start your exercising as well along with the festivities this year. It will really do you well. Also, it's a great time to be letting go of any bad habits. So I'm speaking more of procrastination over here. I'm also speaking about smoking. So for those of you who have been having a tough time being able to kick this habit. I think again make an effort, whether it has to do with a change of a diet plan that is indicated at this point of time, or whether it is just following a disciplined way of living, Librans. I think it's essential that now, and with all the planetary support, do make use of it. We have a lovely solar eclipse on the 13th, and the solar eclipse is happening in Scorpio, and it is going to be highlighting your house of finances. It speaks of expansion. So there is a lot of focus on savings. I think a lot of you will be worrying also. You have had Saturn that has moved into your second house starting 5th of October, Librans, wherein it has just come and frozen all the finances. So getting raises in the next 2 years, 2.5 years, is going to be a little tough. And for those of you who have not been saving, I think it's a good time to be sitting and thinking about it, or rather, you will be watching your money more carefully. Also, I would say a lot of creative ways you will be finding to save money and also to generate money. This month, also, you will be looking at money differently, Librans. The security it brings to you, the importance it has. I think all along, wherein for some of you, wherein that you have not really worried about the money coming and going. Starting this month, there seems to be a seriousness about money as to how it is that you multiply it, how is it that you save it, how is it that you generate more money. And Venus being in your second house of your earned income and your resources is going to make you a tad worried about as to, are there sufficient future savings for yourself or not. So it's all good, Librans. I think you just need to relax a bit and not worry so much about your money. It's quite all right. We have a lunar eclipse on the 28th, and that is happening in Gemini, and it is going to be highlighting your ninth house of education, friends, long distance travel. I think a lot of you who have been wanting to pick up a degree to, whether it is add a skill set to your work, it's a good time to be doing that, Librans. Go right ahead and do it. This could also help you generate more resources, more revenue, more monies for yourself. So go ahead and I would say, rather thinking and planning about it, it's a good time to be actioning, Librans. The last week of the month, Librans, the last week of November is a bit challenging, and it's a bit challenging for all the signs. I will strongly advise you not to get into confrontations with, especially with your family members. Try to stay clear of all arguments, and it could turn to be quite ugly and quite emotional. So try to, and if you're not liking something, I would say that just stay clear of that person. Just do not, even if it is from the perspective of wanting to address the issue, I would still say that stay away. The last week of November is very critical, it's very volatile, and there are going to be emotions just flying all over, and there could be things that could be said which could give you scars for life. So try, I don't mean to scare you, but it is a very, very potent combination of the planets over there. So and like I said, it's going to be affecting all the planets in certain degrees, in certain ways. So try and sort of stay away. I think just staying away is it's the best thing. So overall, a good month for you, Librans. A lot of exciting times ahead. Have a great November and have a beautiful and a prosperous Diwali. I'll see you again in December, and thank you so much for watching.